Hello cruise mates! If this is your first time here, welcome to the channel. Otherwise, it's great to have you back. Lately, I have seen several videos about the Wonder of the Seas here on YouTube or on social media. Of course, that was to be expected. After all, she's the latest and largest cruise ship in the world and comes jam-packed with innovations never seen before on the high seas. Still, I just returned from the Wonder of the Sea's first transatlantic crossing, and one thing that really impressed me during this trip was how the ship changes and even gets more beautiful when the night falls. This is a topic that, in my opinion, is not getting the attention it deserves. So I want to rectify this issue and share with you in this video the beauty and splendor of the Wonder of the Sea's common areas at night. As you surely already know, the Wonder of the Seas is the largest cruise ship in the world and comes packed with novelties and technological innovations never seen on a cruise ship. For this very reason, it is hard to imagine that after all the media attention, the ship would still have other surprises for her passengers, right? Well, not really, because to my surprise, exploring the vessel at night is likely visiting a totally different ship and more often than not, a pretty surreal experience. Starting at the Royal Promenade, one of the main and most popular areas of the Wonder of the Seas. The place is already stunning during the day, but when night falls, as if by magic, the colossal space transforms into something entirely new. Each night, the area is illuminated by dozens of lights that float the promenade, transforming its attractions into a show of colors and movement. No night is like another on the Royal Promenade, not only because of the lights, but also because of the various events and parties held in the area, that turns the cavernous space into a massive dance club, featuring the traditional live music shows and, in the case of the transatlantic crossing, an out-of-season New Year's Eve party, complete with its traditional balloon drop and champagne celebrations. This time to celebrate the halfway mark of the journey between Florida in the United States and Barcelona in Europe. This was the first time in almost 3 years that a New Year celebration party was held on any Royal Caribbean ship due to the pandemic restrictions. The Boardwalk is another area of the ship that completely transforms at dusk. This space was smartly inspired by English amusement parks, traditionally built on a pier by the sea. And when night falls, the carnival atmosphere comes to life with the carousel's festive music, the sweet smells from the candy shop, and the beautiful lights pouring from the restaurants and other attractions in the area. Visiting the Boardwalk at night invokes the longing and nostalgia of youth and the joy of old times. This neighborhood also houses the end stop of the Ultimate Abyss, the oldest tallest pair of its lights on a cruise ship, which starts on deck 16 and ends at the Boardwalk on deck 6. You can also test your strength and skills by venturing on the climbing wall, or just sitting back and enjoy a fantastic water show in the Aquatheater. Intense is the show on board Wonder of the Seas, a vibrant production incorporating water, choreographies, dives, stunts, and of course, lots of lights and color. Unmissable. Intense is the first show of its kind on board of a Wave-class ship to have all-female cast. In future videos, I will go into more details about all the shows on board Wonder of the Seas. Stay tuned! Another area that transforms at night and is one of my favorites on board is the Central Park. The lights and ambience in the area make the place a heaven for passengers looking for peace and quiet, or on the other hand, searching for excellent meals and cocktails at one of the specialty restaurants or bars in the park. It's almost impossible not to think of a fairy tale world when visiting this area at night, especially if you think that you are visiting a large open-air park on board of a cruise ship and in the middle of the ocean. Everything in the Central Park was created to impress. The beautiful and well-kept gardens, cut by alleys and gazebos leading to almost secret alcoves where the passengers can sit to relax, discover the unique works of art disguised among the plants, and enjoy live music sessions in the fantastic light that makes everything in the area so charming and whimsical. The Solarium is another place on board that totally transforms at night. The adult area is covered by a dome, which houses several whirlpools, loungers, and a restaurant. During the day, the site is popular for relaxing or reading a book. But at night, the place transforms into an exquisite art gallery and meeting place for the passengers. Sculptures that often can go unnoticed during the day become a focal point at night and help create the cozy modern atmosphere that has become a favorite spot for hipsters on board. But when it comes to light, the pool area and the sports area on deck 15 and 16 have to be one of my favorites. At night, flooded with light and color, the attractions in these decks transform into something extraordinary. The massive fish at the entrance of the ultimate abyss looks even more dangerous and fantastical at night, and the mini golf course presents an entirely different challenge under the moonlight. I love the Caribbean decor style and how the light complements the colorful palm trees, bars and casitas around the three pools and the splashaway bay. Watch the light change tones in the pool and sports zones is almost hypnotic. Another area exclusive to the Wonder of the Seas is the open-air cinema, where passengers can sit on the padded steps next to one of the now famous sculptures of astronauts on board, and watch movies and other presentations on a giant screen hanging above Central Park. From the top of the steps, you can have a bird's-eye view of the pools and Central Park areas, and I guarantee that is a breathtaking experience. Well, I think it is that for today. What do you think of the Wonder of the Seas at night? Anything else you would like to see or know about the ship? Don't be shy. Leave your questions, comments, and suggestions below. Have a great week. See you in the next video.